Working 12, 16-hour days at Essence, I would write my blog on my BlackBerry on the train to and from work, and I would miss my stop sometimes. I was supposed to transfer at 42nd Street, and I'd end up at like 59th or 72nd, and I was like, this is what I'm really passionate about. I can do something and get lost in it, and I wanted to get lost in it all the time. And so I kind of felt like being at Essence, and that was an amazing job. Like, I really did enjoy it, but I felt like I was putting in 12 to 16 hours a day building somebody else's dream. That was somebody else's company. It started in 1970, and I was working really, really hard to make Tom Warner happy and the original founders very happy and my editor-in-chief. But it was like, what if I invested that time into my own thing? And I also thought about, like people, let's be real, like money is a big concern, right? I kind of felt like if I didn't know anyone who was rich off working for other people. Except people in finance, and I wasn't doing that. Like numbers are just like, I can count and subtract and cash checks, but other than that. But I was like, I'm not going to do finance, I'm not going to do engineering, so I was like, I want to build something, I want to have something like a legacy. So I decided to quit my job and focus on my blog full time. When I left Essence, I had a book deal. Oh, I guess the book was out. The book was out. I left like 3 months after my book came out. But I was homesick from work, and I've been on book tour. I was out of vacation days, and I was offered a really big chance to speak at a conference. And my boss told me I couldn't go. And I was like, whoa. I know I got deadlines. Like, I get it, this is my full-time job, but I wasn't able to go. And so I kept thinking, like, how many more times is something big going to come up that I'm going to have to say no to push someone else's dream and put mine on the back burner? So that was the decision for me. That was 2.5 years ago, and things have been going well. So I work harder than I've ever worked. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm never in Brooklyn. I've been traveling all over the country for the last 2 months. It feels like I've been on book tour perpetually for like the last 2.5 years. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I've seen the world, and I love what I do. I love the opportunity to share my story, to get on stages and, with my friends, and just have a good time. Like, this is work. This feels totally like play.